making hay.
We've got a couple days of light rain chances. Today's 15%, tomorrow goes to 5, then 15, 15, 15. But then on the fourth day, I think it is, it jumps up to 40%. So we are cutting two products right now at the same time. We're gonna double up on acres. We're cutting alfalfa and Bermuda grass and Sudan grass. And why we're doing, instead of doubling up on alfalfa, the grasses get baled during the day, the alfalfa gets baled during the night. So this way, we're gonna have a lot of work in a short amount of time. We're gonna have to do all of our, we're gonna have to bale they are gonna bale 100 acres a night for 3 nights, or more, 120-ish. And then they're gonna have to bale 100 acres of Bermuda a day, and like 30 acres of Sudan. But what stinks is, I'll show you, we have the same problem we had last year with our Bermuda. We weren't able to cut it when it needed to get cut. Well, one, either we cut it when it needed to get cut and then it rained on it, or two, we cut it when it didn't, after it should have been cut and it was brown and yellow. So this stuff should have been cut 2 weeks ago. Week and a half ago. And you can see a lot of this yellowness to it already. Yeah, it looks green, but when it's in a bale, it's not gonna be very pretty at all. It's definitely gonna be a solid number 2 Bermuda grass, which stinks because now I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money bringing in prettier Bermuda from California. And that really now makes me wonder, is it worth spending the money? What is our return gonna be on our money? If we put $800,000 into Bermuda grass coming out of California, am I gonna get $820,000 back? I'm not gonna do all of that risk and bales getting broke for an extra $20,000 at the end of the year. That's not 20 for one person, that's 20 for the business. So my thought is, just for 1 year, or for as many years as it takes, have a lower quality Bermuda. And that's the only product, that's the only Bermuda we have. That, you take it or leave it, or try to go somewhere else. But every other Bermuda farmer has had the same problem, where, you know, everyone's just like us, the same weather around us. So either haul it in or deal with what you have. And because we're doubling up on everything, we had to hire another guy. They're running a New Holland swather over there, which I've got a video of New Holland out here testing it out. But yeah, this stuff is not gonna be very pretty in a bale. It's gonna be very long stemmed, which is okay, but not what we want. Not what we want. Oh, it's frustrating, but at least we're getting it cut and it's gonna be baled up. If we just keep letting it grow, it'll get uglier and uglier. So we need to get out of the field. We'll hopefully get it fertilized, and then hopefully the next cutting will be nice. Next cutting will be end of August. Then we'll get another one in September. We might get an October one. So if we get 3 good cuttings, that's better than no good cuttings, but we still run the chance of late October or late August getting another storm. So August and September, we've had 6 inches in September in the past, so we're not out of the woods yet after this cutting. What I need to do now is determine where I'm going to put this Bermuda. The last cutting was lightly rained on, so it's a number 2 Bermuda, and it's in a barn, and it does not take up the entire barn space. So this field, I think, usually makes 3 truckloads. 3. I need to count how many loads I think we're gonna make. Man, the other stuff makes a lot though. Holy smokes. So I need to determine how much we're gonna make and where I'm gonna put it all. I've got Leonard cleaning up one barn right now because I think we're gonna need to put some there, but yeah. So go look at how much space I have in some barns so I can game plan. It's better to have a plan than emergency have to figure it out right now. Just talking to Brian, we're probably gonna make 15 loads in that barn right there. I'm gonna be able to fit 3 rows. Between each pole is just, it's about the space of 2.5 rows. So there's one pole and then half, and then about a half a stack. So I'm gonna fit 3 rows right there. So that barn's got space for 33 stacks. I need about 120 stacks. So I'll fill that off. What did I just say? How many stacks did I say? 3 times 33 stacks. That'll leave me with 87. On the other side of that, oh, well, I've got some alfalfa in this barn. I could cap it off. Or I could put over here with this small bale triticale. I might just put 87 divided by 11. 7 rows, wow. See, there's a strategy to all of this. It makes it a lot easier if you do it right the first time. You don't have to move a bunch of hay around, but we'll see. Can you see how purple that alfalfa is? Kind of. It's purple. Time of year. It's good to know at my extra barns, I do have the space. Unfortunately, I'm going to cover something up. I would rather cover the alfalfa because I have a lot of other alfalfa. That is my only barn of small bale triticale. So if I cover that up, it's covered up. But if I cover that alfalfa up, we're okay. I can cover the big bales of triticale up because I still have some big bales at my father-in-law's, so I can haul that easily. Okay. Well, we have space for it. I just, like I said, I gotta think ahead because that's coming. That's what's next. It'll be, what is it today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It'll probably be Friday. Okay. Just gotta have a game plan. I'll try to get Brian to let me know when they're baling at night. We need to get some drone footage of those balers at night running. I'll work on that. Okay, holy smoke, sorry this video is going on for 3 days. So we baled a bunch of hay. I was afraid of we baled it a day early to keep the green on it, which it's nice hay for being what it is. Holy smoke, so we're swamped. My old squeeze, the 2001 model, just blowing oil out the pump. The yard squeeze has been broke down for a week. The guys lost a part. Well, the part they lost looks like a socket. So I was looking in our big socket cabinet, and what do you know, it's sitting there. The part they lost that they could have had back together 2 days ago. Oh, I'm so frustrated. But anyways, good news is they're putting it back together. Bad news is Leonard has to load a dry van. This dry van, we use our pusher to load dry vans. Remember the pusher? You've seen the pusher. Well, the pusher is bent. He's been making it work, but every time he uses it, it gets a little more bent. So I want to measure the bucket of this front end loader and see if I can push the stacks for him. Come on. And so then he doesn't have to. Oh, yikes. Oh, man. Where are the dry vans? I think they're 108. So I would have 2 inches on either side of the bucket. Let's go measure that inside of that dry van. Oh, there's Manuel. Dang it, Manuel's just telling me that loader where the transmission and motor go together on our newly built motor is leaking. Time to call Tony. Tony has our backhoe too. I didn't get to help move the backhoe, sorry if you guys were waiting for that. Call Tony, put him on the spot.
Hey Trevor.
Tony, what are you doing?
You know, just hanging out at the office.
Do you spend more time doing paperwork now or what?
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
At least you don't sweat as much, right?
Correct.
That's good. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
You know. I'll start with the bad.
The bad news is our loader with the new motor, it's leaking right where the motor and the transmission connect.
Okay.
Leaking oil.
Okay.
That's the good news is there's nothing else, it's just that.
Okay. All right.
Do you want me to have my guys bring it in or do you want to come look at it first?
Let me come. Do you know if it's engine or transmission oil?
I don't No, Manuel literally just told me. I haven't seen it myself.
Okay,
Oh, I've noticed. What's that?
Where's it at?
It's over in our yard. It's right here. I can go look too. I gotta go back over there and I can tell you a little bit. Climb under there and taste it. See if it tastes motory or tranny.
Okay.
Motorish or tranny-ish.
It's black.
Oh, I don't know. I'll find out. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll go look.
Let me send somebody by there and see if it's just, you know, we're lucky and it's something, a line or something, or if we cut the O-ring.
Okay.
Or the engine goes into the transmission and we gotta pull the engine back out of it.
Yeah, I have not. Like I said, I feel bad calling you. I have not looked. He just told me, and I was like, well, calling Tony.
Okay.
So
yeah, I guess
I'll try to run over there and look in a minute as well.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Thanks, Tony. We'll see ya.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Yep.
Oh, Leonard's got to load these guys. There's a drive in. I got to go measure the dang door.
Car straight off the lot.
He's got a, I don't know. Oh! I've got 10 loads to haul. It's already noon, 11:45, close enough. There's Drew. If Drew's right there, that means he's waiting on something. Oh! Okay, time to measure. Not gonna work. 98 inches. And that bucket is 106. Oh boy. Okay, well, we need to call the office and tell them no more dry vans until we get that fixed. In the meantime, hopefully it gets this one truck loaded. Gotta get Drew a load. Call him, figure it, because he's in the retriever right there. He's got one delivery to take, then we can start hauling hay. Oh my gosh. Then there's that guy, Kyle, super nice guy. He's getting big bales. He's got 2 step decks, 1 dry van, 1 flatbed, and that delivery truck running around waiting for hay. And Leonard is over here. I don't know what he's doing. Good news, we're hauling hay. Even though this hay was older, a little, I wouldn't say rank, but it just got big, it got purpley, it's got a lot of seed pods in it. It still made some nice hay. Look at the leaves in this stuff. Whew. Look. Lots of seed pods. Lots of purple. Now, neither of these are necessarily bad, but what that does, it just makes the hay a little bit tougher on the horse's mouth. It's got a little bug damage, little blackness to it, brownish to it. So this stuff, it's very pretty. It went up really well. Those are things I'm watching for, especially when people buy hay for quality, and they're spending a lot of money. And hay prices are super high right now, so they want to get something very nice, especially what they're paying right now. This hay's probably going to be sold for around $350 to $60 a ton, maybe more. It looks nice, but I recognize the problems, and so I'm out here loading trucks. Oh, it's been a rough day, you guys. Holy smokes! Leonard squeeze is blowing oil everywhere, so he's been running my squeeze. Oh, I just had to stop and point this out. See, the color's just a little. I mean, you guys are gonna be like, Trevor, you're being way too picky. Like, but just a touch off in a lot of these seed pods. Oh, back to my rant. So the yellow squeeze has been in the shop for brake stuff, right? I get all these parts. We're already on rainy day schedule. So I'm going through the shop, just if there's dust on it and it's 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, I'm throwing it away. We only have so much room in our shop. I'm getting sick of stuff stacking up on each other. I'm throwing stuff away like crazy, just like, why is this here? Why did you guys put this back? This diesel handle from the old diesel tank doesn't work. Why did you put it back in the shop? The you know, when you put gas in your car, there are like 4 of those old ones that don't work. Why did you put them back in the shop? Throw them away. Hey, look at this old light that you guys took off the back end of the pickup, the shop truck. It's broke and cracked. We put a brand new one. Why is it back in the shop? Lights on tractors, just all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm just like throwing everything away. I was like, I was just like shooting hoops with stuff into the garbage can. Oh, it's filthy. You should have seen us. It's been like 70 degrees, or I mean 70% humidity, only like the low hundreds, but woo, we're just soaking wet. Anyways, I get the parts back for that squeeze, and my guy's like, hey, we think you threw it away when you're throwing stuff away. I was like, oh man, I was like, no. You know, it got thrown away because this shop is filthy and you guys aren't doing your job. If you'd been doing your job, then we wouldn't have been throwing stuff away. Anyways, so order the new part, right? An extra $200 and 3 more days to get it here. I'm walking through the shop today looking at stuff like, hey, you guys, this wasn't here. Now there's already more garbage in here. Throw it away. We literally just went through all this. Oh, what is this round thing that looks kind of like a socket in with the rest of the sockets? Those guys that pick up the sockets picked up this thing. We've got a cabinet for air, what do you call it? Pistol sockets. What are those called? You know what they're called when you have the gun? They're the black ones. Anyways, it looks kind of like a socket. So I come out. They're working on something not important. Put this. I need this squeeze running because the other squeezes broke down. Everything's broke down. So yeah. They're putting it back together finally, but it's been down for over a week and we got the parts and 3 extra, whatever. So anyways, the yellow squeeze is fixed, or on its way to being fixed. I had a guy come looking at Leonard's squeeze. Luckily it's something that's leaking that's not affecting the hydraulic. It's a seal that goes to the transmission to the PTO, but it's not a bad leak, but it's still, but there's something else. We think that when we changed out that pump, when Ron changed that pump out, I think we needed to turn it up a little bit because it was a brand new pump, and so the settings were kind of low. So I'm hoping that we can turn those up and it'll fix it, because it is frustrating when these squeezes don't like to pick up a stack of hay. Whew. Anyways, look at that guy's doing some ripping. So we're doing tillage, you guys. That was corn. There's the squeeze. Can you see that tractor? It's like I think it's a 9300. It's an older tractor. We used to have one just like it. So Leonard squeeze, whatever is leaking, the seal or gasket completely blew out. I'm unloading trucks. I'm loading and now I'm unloading. There's oil everywhere over here. It's 5:40. We've got four more loads in the field. I load those trucks. I'm not going to get home till 8 o'clock. If I don't load those trucks, there's a 50% chance of rain tonight. I don't know what to do. I want to go home and see my family. Sorry to be so negative, but today is not a good day for me. I just hope he didn't destroy that transmission. He ran it until it's literally quit running, so I'm hoping that the pressure is just down and there's no pressure, so it just doesn't run. Man, I keep telling the boss I need a 3rd squeeze. So when one goes down, we've got to keep going. Running 20-year-old equipment. That squeeze is a 2001. And it's been running a lot since then. The one I'm in is a 2006. So coming up on 20 years. It's great and all to unload to run old equipment, but you've got to update it. We do our best to service it, but you can't service every single gasket on this machine. So anyways, I'll let you know what I figure out. I'm really leaning towards going home, but go home just to prove a point. You let 4 truckloads of hay get rained on. That's not a very good employee, not very good leadership.